Honshu, Japan, April 2017. Near the modern-day city of Osaka, Giorgio Tsoukalos meets with fellow ancient astronaut theorist Takahiro Mikami to investigate one of the oldest and holiest sites in the country. The Ishinohodan Megalith is a giant stone monument carved out of the bedrock on the mountainside and is believed by some researchers to date back an astonishing 16,000 years.
これが石の宝殿ですね。
Wow, it's gigantic. I had no idea. I mean, it is massive.
そうですね。だいたい5メーターから6メーターぐらいの。
The rock itself is said to weigh about 500 tons.
500 tons?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, that's amazing. I need to walk around. Very weird. I mean, I had no idea how massive this is.
ちょうどこれは下を見てください。
So do you want to just look down below here?
浮いてるように見えます。
It looks like it's floating over the water.
It really does.
天の浮石。
The name for this rock is Ama no Ukiishi, or the floating rock from the heavens.
そうです。まさにこの岩を作った神様の一人。
So this monolith is said to be related to one of the first gods that descended from the heavens to Japan, and he is said to have traveled over the country on a skyship made out of a giant rock, which was called Ama no Iwafune, which is the heavenly rock ship.
So what you're telling me is that there is an ancient Japanese legend that speaks of a deity flying around in the sky with a gigantic vehicle made of stone?
まさしくそうです。
Absolutely.
So do you think that is the reason why it was called a vehicle made of stone? Because it was so powerful and strong and virtually indestructible that the story became it's a vehicle made of stone.
空から見て地上を見た。
You're absolutely right, because the gods were flying over the land on a giant ship. It wasn't a plane because it didn't have wings. It looked like a ship made out of very hard material that was like a very hard stone, and they would descend from the heavens and down onto the land, and thus they would travel around the country.
It's absolutely impressive. To me, the Ishinohodan Megalith was an attempt by our ancestors to document an extraterrestrial visitation. And they chose this incredibly hard stone as a way to represent the color and indestructible nature of the craft they saw in the sky. As if this wasn't proof enough of alien contact, during my trip to Japan, I investigated another ancient site with an almost identical legend.
Asuka Park, Japan, April 2017.
Does that say rock ship?
Masuda rock ship. This one.
All right.
Giorgio Tsoukalos and ancient astronaut theorist Takahiro Mikami set out to examine Masuda No Iwafune, an 800-ton rock structure that was carved from a single piece of granite and resembles no other architecture in Japan.
Hey, check out this square grid on the sides. I mean, this is something that I've seen before in India, in Mahabalipuram, where they have the same mythologies of celestial beings, and they had something very similar on the side of some of their rocks as well.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see the top. Amazing. Oh, man.
Whoa.
Wow, that is... I mean, I've never seen anything like it.
While some researchers believe the Masuda no Iwafune megalith is a tomb, others claim it is meant to depict the skyboats that are described in ancient Japanese stories.
So the idea is that this was the entrance to a Buddhist temple. What do they mean by that? Inside, I mean, where?
It would actually predate Buddhism in Japan, so it wouldn't have anything to do with Buddhist temples.
Right. So what is the actual translation of Masuda no Iwafune?
マスダっていうのはもう地名ですね。
Masuda is the name of a region, and Iwafune literally means stone ship or a rock ship.
Okay.
岩のような課題、重い。
Yes, it's naturally the Iwafune or the rock ship would have come down from the heavens as a vehicle for the gods to descend upon Earth.
So I guess with the combination of those mythologies of celestial beings, this could be some type of representation of one of those flying vehicles that our ancestors perhaps witnessed.